We're live. What? We are live again. 2 times in 1 week.
It's amazing.
It is.
That's
What? We got some viewers? What?
nothing but work ethic over here.
What are you guys doing in here? What's up, everybody? What? You guys came to watch us talk about nothing?
Pretty much.
Yeah, so nothing's really going on other than the Patriots trading for Isaiah Ford, right? I haven't heard of any other trades.
They traded a 2022 7th round pick to get Isaiah Ford. That's kind of it at this point. We're just, waiting to see if anything happens before the deadline, which is just in a few minutes now, I think.
Yeah. So if it's your first time seeing us, Jacob, chill for a second, okay? If it's your first time seeing us, thank you for joining the live stream. We are at the Lunch Break Hot Take. If you could take a second to hit the like and subscribe button if you're on YouTube, please do that. I see a bunch of people are here on Periscope. Make sure you give us a follow on Twitter, Lunch Break Hot or LBHT Show. But if you Google Lunch Break Hot Take, we'll show right up. But yeah, so we're just here. God's Child, what is up?
What's up, God's
Thank you
Child?
for joining the live stream. God's Child is a regular man. He always shows the love and supports us, man. We appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm a Ravens fan. B's a Panthers fan. We're really here to see if the Ravens are going to do anything. Doesn't look like they're going to do anything just yet. But we got a few minutes, and we'll see if Eric DaCosta pulls off something at the last minute.
I'm thinking unlikely.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be a quiet deadline.
Yeah, and this might be a quick stream. No, so we streamed live after the Ravens and Steelers game on Sunday, and obviously disappointing loss. But me and B really feel like the Ravens need to make a move or two on offense in order for them to be a Super Bowl contender. As it stands right now, I don't see this team being a Super Bowl team. A good regular season team, but not a Super Bowl team.
Yeah, the offense at this point just isn't consistent enough. They're not talented enough, and you can't really rely on them.
Right.
They need a lot of help on the O-line at this point, having just lost Ronnie Stanley for the year. Not sure how long Tyree Phillips is going to be out for, but I mean, the line wasn't good when they were healthy.
Right.
And again, not much talent on the outside in this offense.
Yeah, it's going to, I just think it's going to be tough. I'm going to bring up Sportscaster real quick. Okay. What's up to everybody on Sportscaster? Appreciate you coming through. Who do we have in here? That Devil Jr. What is up, man? We talked about you last stream. You remember you were the Heat fan that we said we were going to come back and talk about the Heat. It was when the Heat were playing the Milwaukee Bucks. That series was getting to start. Yeah, and we're back. We're back two months later. But thank you for coming through, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, man, we're just here talking some really Ravens, but the trade deadline in general. We don't see any other trades going on. There was talks about Will Fuller possibly being traded to the Packers. Packers show some interest, but doesn't look like anything has happened.
Yeah, they had some internal disagreements on on whether or not it was valuable, basically, to bring in an elite wide receiver. Which, I mean, kind of sums up the NFL for me. It's your daily reminder that your team is not going all out to win every year. It's just not the way these teams operate.
No, and not just because you have these guys in professional positions doesn't mean that they're professional quality, right? You would like to think that, right? Because the NFL, you have the best of the best on the field, and you think you have the best coaches, the best GMs, best front office personnel, but that's not the case. Right. Sometimes you just have complete idiots.
Yeah, occasionally.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who asked the question. Will Will Fuller help Aaron Rodgers help us win a Super Bowl? And the answer is no.
Yeah. Or The answer is yes, but we don't want to give up what it takes to get them.
Right.
You know, like you're in it to win it. Are you trying to win a Super Bowl or not? Because if the answer is no, then why are you holding on to Aaron Rodgers? You should be trading him right now.
Mm-hmm.
You drafted his replacement. You drafted Jordan Love. So why keep Aaron Rodgers around if you're not going to do what it takes to build around him and win a Super Bowl?
Well, they're just hoping that, you know, he'll be enough to pull them through.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Most of the time, that's not the case.
No. So we are at 4:01. No news has dropped. And yeah, looks like that's going to be it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say no news. Andy Dalton to the COVID list. They're talking about starting Cooper Rush next week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, go ahead and mark down in pen another Cowboys loss. The Ravens are going to be adding 7 more players to the COVID list thanks to the Marlon Humphrey positive test. You know, they determined that 7 other players were high risk candidates, I guess, for lack of a better term, and they're going to be placed on the COVID list. There's a possibility they could all be back before their game against the Colts. You know, if they just keep on testing negative, but they're going to be cutting it close, and obviously they're not going to be practicing this week, so that's going to hurt.
Right. Cat Lady 55, thank you for joining the live stream. Make sure you give us a follow. Yeah, it's just been a bad week all around for the Ravens, man. Man, Felipe, what are you laughing at, man? What are you laughing at here? Hold on, what's Felipe saying? Maybe the Ravens will go after Delaney Walker. At this point, I'll take it.
Yeah.
You're laughing. I'll take it. I mean, we need something on offense. Like, look, our offense was already worse than it was last year. We didn't improve, right? We lost Hayden Hurst, didn't replace him. Mm-hmm. We're basically down to 2 tight ends now instead of having 3 tight ends last year. Marshall Yanda retired. We replaced him with a rookie guard, and maybe in the future he'll be really good. But right now he's playing like a rookie. So there's already a downgrade at O-line. Matt Skura is coming off an injury, and he's not as good as he was this time last year. Mm-hmm. And these are things that we already knew coming into the season how it was going to be. We don't have Seth Roberts. You know, as much as we didn't like, Seth Roberts play, he's playing better than what these wide receivers are playing right now.
And the other thing too that we don't really mention enough is that there was never any chance that Lamar was going to come back and play as well as he did last year.
No,
there was no chance of that.
Not realistic. Not saying he was going to play bad. He's not playing bad right now. He had one bad game, but to have those kind of numbers, no.
Yeah, I mean, he ran for 1,200 yards and led the league in passing touchdowns, so it wasn't going to happen again. You
don't expect any MVP to come back the next year and really put up the same numbers they put up that MVP year.
Right.
You expect them to have a good year, but not MVP type numbers. Mm-hmm. So I mean, look, Lamar's still going to have a good year, but he was going to need more help. He needs more playmakers around him, actually playmakers, period, around him to really help get this team over the hump.
Yeah, so they're saying officially the Packers made no moves, so I guess Will Fuller is staying put.
Okay.
I'm sure Aaron Rodgers is not pleased with that news.
Man, not only did you not get him any help in the draft, you drafted his replacement that probably won't start for 2 or 3 years. All right.
And then drafted a 3rd-string running back.
Drafted another running back. And then now you're not trading for a wide receiver. You're not trying to win.
Yeah.
You're not trying to win, So, I mean, I feel your pain, Aaron Rodgers. I just don't see it with the Ravens right now, man. I'm going to be honest. A lot of people, and I won't even say they're wrong about it, but a lot of people have to make the take that Lamar cost us the game on Sunday, right? I'm not gonna go as far as say that he cost us the game. He played poorly, but I don't think he cost us the game. For me, I take a look at the defense and say, well, where were you? Because you gave up 3 touchdowns. And I don't even think the defense played poorly, but if you just take a look at what we invested to make this defense an elite defense, it's not good enough.
Yeah. They threw the pick 6. Lamar threw the pick 6 on the first drive. After that, they scored 17 unanswered, so they went into halftime up 17-7. You also had the fumble in there in the first half, right? So that's 2 of his 4 turnovers. Start the second half up 17-7. He throws the interception. They take over on the 21-yard line. Sure, that's a really, really tough situation for the defense to be put in.
Yeah.
But you have 2 all-pro corners. You brought in Yannick. You franchised Judon. You traded for Calais Campbell. You signed Derek Wolfe. You drafted Patrick Queen, Malik Harrison, Matabike. You're equipped to deal with tough situations.
Sure.
Instead, Eric Ebron walks into the end zone, and still at that point, Baltimore's winning, right? Then the defense comes back, gives up a 77-yard touchdown drive. Okay. Offense gets the ball, scores, goes back ahead. Defense comes back and immediately gives up an 80-yard touchdown drive. And, after that, Baltimore didn't score again, game over. So when you're up, they were up twice after 3 of those 4 turnovers. And the 4th turnover doesn't really mean anything. It was on 4th down. The ball was going back to Pittsburgh anyway. Yeah. I can't really look at Lamar and say, he lost them the game with the turnovers. If you want to win with defense, the defense has to make those stops.
Absolutely. I understand that one interception came at the bad time. It was in the red zone. It kind of, it kind of stopped our momentum a little bit, but step up and keep them from scoring a touchdown. Hold them to a field goal right there. And momentum shifts right back in our favor because up until that point, they're playing really good defense. Pittsburgh didn't look good at all. And if they can't punch it into the end zone from there, that's going to discourage them, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so that's what you were built for. This defense was built for those situations. Anybody, we were already a good defense. We didn't need to trade for Yannick to do what we did yesterday, right? Or on Sunday,
right?
We needed them to do a little bit more, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because Pittsburgh, their offense wasn't even playing well to begin with. No, just aside from how well Baltimore was playing, Ben Roethlisberger was off most of the day. He missed several deep opportunities. The run game never got started. So you're talking about an offense that wasn't playing well, and you gave up 2 75-yard plus touchdown drives in the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are not going to stay on here too long. We're actually going to be doing a live stream with Sonny from SZG Sports at 5:00. So we just want to get on here. We're hoping for maybe a last second trade so you guys can kind of get our live reaction. But yeah, I'm not seeing it, man.
I was told DaCosta wasn't done, so maybe an announcement is still coming.
Yeah, we were told DaCosta wasn't done. We kept on saying, no, DaCosta is done. He got Des Bryant. That was his we're not done move, right? Mm-hmm. So we're relying a lot on a guy who hasn't played in 3 years.
Yeah. Let's see. Stephon Gilmore, not traded. So
yeah, they said the Patriots were asking for a first-round pick plus a player. So
yeah.
I'm sure
it's not necessarily unreasonable, but yeah, you probably weren't going to get that.
No. But Isaiah Ford for them is a nice pickup. They definitely needed the help.
Isaiah Ford hasn't done much in his career. He was a 7th round pick in 2017. He has 18 catches this season for I think just under 200 yards. But sadly, he's an upgrade in New England.
Man, is he? Now, I'm impressed. Now, look, I'm not sure if you would call last week's game a good game for Cam or this past Sunday's game, but they were right there at the end of the game. They had a chance to win it. He fumbled the ball. Yeah. So, he's going to get criticized for that. But playing without your top 2 wide receivers and your top 2 wide receivers, not that good. Right. I'm pretty impressed by that.
Yeah, this is a thing that, I've seen a lot with Cam. And I'm noticing also with Lamar right now is these organizations where they get the uber talented quarterback and then they don't support him. I saw it for 9 years with Cam where you don't get him protection, you don't get him weapons, and then you crucify him for every mistake he makes. And, every game's on him. That's kind of what we're seeing a little bit with Lamar at this point. It's not as bad as it was in Carolina with Cam, Hopefully, Baltimore will work to surround Lamar with some talent. But I always think that's unfortunate. Yeah, Cam fumbled with under 30 seconds left. They were in field goal range. They could have tied it and gone to overtime. But again, man, like without Cam, you're not in that game. Period.
Yeah. Real quick, over on Sportscaster, everybody that's in the room watching right now, thank you for watching. Let me be frank. Thank you for joining the broadcast. Cowboys love Richard. Thank you for joining the broadcast. Make sure you follow us on Sportscaster, and also if you guys are on YouTube, follow us on YouTube, LBHT Show, or just type in Lunch Break Hot Take. We pop right up. All right. Me and B's a Panthers fan. I'm a Ravens fan, so we talk a lot of Panthers and Ravens on this channel, but just football in general, as well as combat sports if you're into that. But the same thing happened with McNabb in Philly, right? For most of his career, he had awful wide receivers.
Yeah.
Right, until they got T.O., and then they made it to the Super Bowl.
It was weird. It was weird how that happened.
And honestly, I think Andy Reid learned from that. That's why he kind of goes a little over. I don't even say overboard, but he goes all out for Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, I think so too. He had a great quarterback in Philly, and they did it that way. They didn't get him any wide receivers. They relied on Westbrook and a bunch of no names basically at wide receiver. Got to the conference championship, was it 5 times? Got to the Super Bowl once, couldn't get it done. And now he's in Kansas City, and he says, no, I'll take every weapon, please.
Yeah, give me everything.
I mean, they already had a pretty decent running back, and then they drafted one in the first round, and then they signed Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, just because.
They already had Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill, and then they paid $16 million a year for Sammy Watkins. And then drafted Nico Hardman.
Yeah.
And
got
you know what?
DeMarcus Robinson.
And now you can't stop them.
No. Like the priority, like they recognize that Pat Mahomes is the best player. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, if not the best quarterback in the league. So, we're going to build around him. We're going to protect him. We're going to give him weapons, and we're going to win the game on his arm. All right. Yeah. And if we have anything left over, we'll put it towards the defense, because guess what? They also have a solid defense. They didn't neglect the defense. That's what we need to do in Baltimore. We need to make our priority on offense, put most of our resources into the offense, and then what we have left over, put it into the defense. We're good at drafting on defense, right? We don't need to spend first round picks on middle linebackers. And I love Patrick Queen. Don't get me wrong. I love Patrick Queen. You don't spend first round picks on middle linebackers, especially
and then a third round pick to back him up.
Yeah, in a third round pick that doesn't get on the field. We had a middle linebacker in CJ Mosley. You didn't want to pay him, so you said right there that he's not worth it. Right, middle linebackers aren't worth it. Why are you spending a first round pick on another middle linebacker that's not worth it? Right, in your opinion, that's not me. That's the organization saying middle linebackers aren't worth that money. What do you think Patrick Queen's going to make when his contract comes up?
Yeah.
He's playing excellent right now. He's only going to get better. So, don't spend your first round pick on middle linebackers. Get a wide receiver. Get an interior lineman. Right. Put the money and the resources into protecting Lamar and getting him weapons, and then what we have left over, fix up the defense.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, let's make this a quick one. Oh, we got a whistle. Cowboys love Richard. Thank you for the whistle. Appreciate you. Appreciate that love.
And Sportscaster has so many different things that viewers can give you. I don't know what any of them are.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like, well, thank you, but it's a tip. It's a type of tip. It's a type of tip. It's a whistle. But hey, we appreciate it, man. Any kind of love that you want to show, man, we appreciate that, man. We're just starting out. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Please follow us on YouTube. We're trying to hit a goal this month of 100 subscribers. I think we're at like 64 or 65 right now. So by the end of November, we want to get to 100. We're setting monthly goals. So if you have the time, just head over to YouTube, Lunch Break Hot Take, hit that subscribe. We're putting out videos constantly, and we also do a podcast as well. And we write articles. Go to lbhtshow.com. Check out our articles. So, B. We got a special guest in the room. Why what, Jacob? Why is he laughing? He's talking about Felipe. He's making a joke. He's making a joke about trading for a player or picking up a player. But,
yeah, while you're here, subscribe to Jacob Plays too.
Yes, that is my son. He likes to play a lot of Minecraft and now what's that game? Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
Yeah. So.
Also, as you can hear, he really likes to talk.
And okay. All right. Hold on. We're gonna finish up in a second. Okay. All right. But we appreciate you guys coming through. We're just making this a quick stream. If you want to see more of us, hop on to SZG Sports. SZG Sports. That's our boy Sonny. He's gonna be doing a live stream at 5:00. We're gonna be on the stream at some point. I'm not sure if we're gonna be on for the whole time, but we're gonna be on there. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a different take than Sonny. We have a different take on the Ravens than a lot of the Ravens community. We love all of them, man. Like they're all cool and they have good takes and they're very optimistic about the team. And I just think, we need to make an extra move on offense to really put us up there with the Chiefs and the Steelers, and we didn't make it. So I'm not seeing it. Like, we've played 7 games and none of those games has the offense really looked explosive or really look like they're efficient enough to win these games. Every time we do anything, it looks like we do it by accident.
Yeah, they've played 7 games, but they've only played 2 good teams, and the offense was terrible in both those games.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not really seeing it right now. I hope Des Bryant could come in here and do something, but I am definitely not expecting anything from Des Bryant.
Yeah.
I hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong about Devin Duvernay. I'm hoping I'm wrong about Miles Boykin.
Miles Boykin continues to prove you right, though. I think that ship has sailed a little bit.
And also, look, we can't stress this enough. Greg Roman is a major problem. Mm-hmm. We don't like coaches in general, especially coordinators, don't get a lot of blame. But what is a coach's job? The coach's job is to get these players ready, and they never look like they're ready.
No, another 100 yards and penalties against Pittsburgh this week, so that was nice.
For the defense, right?
They weren't all the defense. That was just for the whole team. 9 penalties, 110 yards. The Steelers got 5 first downs off of penalties, though.
Okay, yeah.
They're an undisciplined team. They don't execute well. And I mean, Greg Roman has never really known how to put together a passing game.
No.
It's about time for him to go.
Yeah, it was a good year last year. Fun times. I really wish he would have gotten a head coaching job, man. And this is in hindsight. Me and B thought this at the end of last year. Like, okay, it was fun. Now you need to move on, and we need to get somebody in here that can help Lamar develop even more. Because I think this is it. Like he can't help Lamar anymore at this point.
No.
If you can't rely on the league MVP to pick up the first down passing when he led the league in touchdown passes, you want him to run the ball. That tells me all I need to know about your coaching staff. So he's got to get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, we'll end it here. Like I said, make sure you give us a follow if you're on Sportscaster and also on YouTube. We'll be back here. Maybe we'll do a stream on Thursday. Who plays Thursday?
Not sure who the Thursday night game is this week. I want to say it's Green Bay, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah,
maybe Thursday, maybe not. But either way, we're going to have some podcasts coming out here pretty soon. We do a weekly podcast wrapping up the week in the NFL. So be on the lookout for that either tomorrow or early Thursday morning. We also going to do a podcast about the boxing matches over the weekend. You had Javante Davis with a nice knockout. You had Inoue with a good knockout over Maloney, and Usyk fought as well. So we're going to be talking about all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.